Today we're gonna be watching a true story animation called The Older I Become, The Younger I Look? I like my face how it is now, thank you. I wanna return it. Smash like on this video to make sure that this story doesn't make any changes to your face. They might even steal your nose or something. I don't know. And comment down below if you wanna be older or if you wanna be younger.
Hi, I'm Katie from New York. My aunt said my parents had an accident when I was a baby. And since then, I've lived with her and my cousin Lucy.
Uh-oh, that accident must have been pretty bad.
Lucy had the biggest room bursting with toys and books. Lucy had so many clothes, she had another room as a closet. And me? Well, I lived in the attic with her hand-me-downs. But I didn't care. All I ever really wanted was for Aunt to love me like she loved Lucy.
Oh no, this is actually sad. Just like some Cinderella story situation where the real daughter gets sandwiches and the fake daughter just gets breadcrumbs. That's not fair.
Once when I was 10, a new neighbor came to visit Aunt. What a beautiful child! That gorgeous red hair and those adorable dimples. Adorable? They're just dents in her face.
Oh.
Stop smiling, Katie. You look like a moron. Go get us tea.
Mama! Or should I say fake mama? Step mama? Rude mama! Cause those words weren't very nice. Go get us tea? Yeah, sure, I'll go get you tea. Only if 2 seconds later I could spill it all over you. Burning hot.
One day at breakfast, Aunt was going through the mail when suddenly she spat out her cereal. Just then, I saw the letter she was reading had my name on it. She threw the letter in the fireplace.
What?
Why'd you do that? It was mine. I saw my name. And who would write to you? You didn't see anything. As she stormed off, I couldn't help thinking, who would write to me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's someone trying to save you from your evil stepmom? Maybe?
A few days later, the doorbell rang and a postman was standing outside.
Ooh.
Express delivery for Miss Katie?
He's
Suddenly,
cute.
A flying figure pushed me aside and attacked the postman. Oh my god! Aunt! I tried snatching the letter from her, but she was off with it like a bullet. What the freaking turtle? What was she hiding?
The freaking chicken nugget! That girl stole my catchphrase.
But one evening, when the bell rang, Aunt ran to open the door, and standing outside were two bodyguards.
Whoa.
With a wealthy-looking man. Can you explain what happened to the letters and plane tickets I sent for my daughter?
Oh!
Wait, what?
Wow.
Just then, the man spotted me and his eyes welled up. Oh my god, you must be Katie. You look exactly like your mother. I'm your dad, sweetie. You're my dad? Why didn't you come for me before?
You're my dad? Yes, sweetie, I am. And you're rich? Actually, no, sweetie, I'm not. I just got a really good sale at the Gap. 50% off Fridays. Wait, what? You're not rich? Yeah, in that case, I'd probably rather stay with my evil stepmom. I mean, at least she's got a bit of money.
He tearfully explained that he and Mom had gotten divorced before I was born, and she told him never to get in touch.
Oh.
He found out just recently that Mom had an accident so long ago, and he tracked me down. As we hugged tight, I turned around to Aunt. You made me think he wasn't even alive.
Oh.
And why were you keeping the letters from me? Because you don't deserve to go live like a princess. You should be my maid after everything I've done for you. Dad told me to pack my things immediately. But before going, I made sure to rub Aunt's toothbrush inside the toilet.
Good! So now the only thing stinkier than her personality will be her breath. Karma!
We flew over to New York,
Ooh.
and I was shocked at the size of Dad's mansion. And my room was 5 times bigger than Lucy's.
Whoa.
This was freaking awesome.
Take that, Lucy! Probably wish you shared your Barbies with me now, huh?
As Dad was showing me around the house, I suddenly saw a tall woman staring at me coldly from a distance.
Whoa.
Dad was married, so that must be my stepmom? Mary, there you are. Come meet Katie. But Mary just turned away and slammed the door behind her. Later that night, I walked past their bedroom to hear Dad and Mary talking in loud voices. It's her first day here, Mary. Think how unwelcome she must have felt. What about me? You just expect you'll bring a child home and I'll start loving her like she's my own? I crept away without hearing any more. Great. Another mom figure who already hated me.
So the dad finally reunited with his daughter and took her out of a toxic situation, and all the wife thinks about is herself? What about me? What about me? What about me? Ah, shove it, Mary. No one cares what about you. If you wanted more attention that bad, then you should have became a puppy. Oh wait, but you're not cute enough for that.
When I went down for breakfast the next morning, Dad greeted me with a smile,
Aww.
and so did Mary. Sorry, Katie. I wasn't feeling too well yesterday. I hope you slept well? Yeah, as if she cared. When I asked Dad for the orange juice, Mary quickly got up to pour it for me, and she dropped the whole jug in my lap. Oh my God, what are you doing? I'm so sorry. It just slipped from my hands. I know you don't want me here, but you don't have to be so petty. With that, I stormed off. Her whole innocent act was fake, and she proved me right soon enough.
Fake just like that bottle blonde hair of hers. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say too much?
A few days later, I was walking over to the sofa in the living room when suddenly I tripped over something. I went flying straight into this weird statue, and I stared at the wreck in horror. Mary leapt up angrily from her armchair. Oh my God! How could you be so clumsy? Do you know what that's worth? Just then, Dad burst into the room, and behind him were some guests. What happened? We heard a loud crash. Oh, honey, Katie broke the statue by accident, but thankfully she's not hurt. Dad looked really upset but stayed silent. I couldn't stop myself though. You were just shouting at me, but the minute Dad came in, you became an angel? What? No, I was just shocked. I didn't mean to shout. Stop acting, Mary. You just want me to look bad in front of Dad. I think you tripped me up with your leg. What? You little brat, how dare you? You must have tripped on the carpet. That's enough. In case you both forget, we have guests.
That's enough! In case you both forgot, we have guests over right now and we have to make it look like we're the perfect family. And both of you are doing a very terrible job acting like it.
I walked off angrily and slammed my door shut. I didn't trust her one bit.
I wouldn't
Dad got me
either.
enrolled in school soon, and I felt nervous walking into the huge building. A few kids were looking at me, and I smiled. And suddenly, a bunch of boys were surrounding me. Just then, a girl pushed through the crowd. Hi, I'm Veronica, and I don't have a redhead in my group. You look nice and rich, so we're friends now, okay? Well, she wasn't really giving me a choice. I was part of her popular girls gang now.
Whoa.
I love my new school, but it started bothering me really soon that Veronica could be rather mean to other kids.
Ooh.
I tried to tell her a few times, but she always says she was only joking.
Yeah, sorry, I don't buy it.
Hey, Limpy, what would happen if I took away one of your legs? And with that, she pulled away a crutch and he landed hard on the ground. Veronica, are you crazy? He's already hurt. Why are you bothering him? Oh, come on. We're just joking around. But it's not funny. You're just being a jerk bully. Hey, no one talked to me like that, tomato girl.
Okay, I know that one was mean, but it was also kind of funny.
She pounced on me and pinned me against the wall. I pushed her back and she went crashing straight into the chemistry teacher walking by.
Whoa.
And Veronica and I got suspended for a week.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming.
What are you doing in my house? Your house? You live here? Since when?
What?
You're interrogating me, you thief? Put that pin back right now, or else.
Wait, why is she
Or
in her
else?
house?
What does that even mean? I leapt at her, trying to reach her pocket as she fought back and screamed.
Oh.
Suddenly, we were pulled apart by Mary and another woman.
Oh, girls, the first time you were fighting, you got suspended by the school. And now you're fighting again, so you're gonna get grounded by your parents. Won't you ever learn? The good fights happen in forests where nobody can catch you or see you. Duh. Can't get in trouble if nobody can find you. But on second thought, maybe you just shouldn't fight at all. Yeah, fine, that option's probably better.
This witch attacked me. She's the one who got me suspended too, Mom.
Ooh.
Katie, Veronica is my guest. Her mom and I are friends. What's going on here? I guess I just have better taste in friends than you. Of course Mary was friends with awful people like herself. A few days later, Dad was away on a business trip, and someone quietly opened my door at midnight. To my surprise, it was Mary with a hand behind her back.
Oh.
What do you want?
That doesn't sound good.
Your dad told me it's your birthday, and I just came to say, well, happy birthday. She stepped forward with a cake
No.
with candles on it.
Nah.
I never had a birthday cake before.
Don't eat
I
it.
thanked her awkwardly, and she sat down on the bed. Katie, I think we got off on the wrong foot, and I'd really like to start over. Maybe we can get to know each other better? She looked really sincere, and I wondered if I'd judge her too quickly. Yeah, I think I'd like that, Mary. We started hanging out more, and I found myself actually liking her. She took me to lovely cafes, shows, and galleries around New York. She had the best taste in clothes, and shopping with her was so much fun. And soon after Dad returned, Mary threw me the most amazing birthday party ever. It was the best day of my life.
I don't know. How'd Mary go from being evil to throwing epic birthday parties? Something doesn't make sense.
A couple of months later, there was a dance in school. That evening, I wore a gorgeous dress Mary had picked out for me. We were slow dancing to a song when suddenly, someone pulled the back of my dress really hard, and I heard the fabric rip. I turned around in horror to see Veronica grinning and holding part of my dress, but everyone was staring at my back, at a long, ugly scar. I'd had it since I was 7, when I fell down the stair once. Look, Marcus, look at that disgusting thing on her back. It's like she's freaking Frankenstein.
She's Frankenstein? Because she has a small little scratch on her back? If anyone's Frankenstein here, Mary, it's obviously gonna be you. Because your soul's been dead probably since you've been born. You're evil.
The only monster here, Veronica, is you. I didn't care if anyone knew about my stupid scar. But the only person who could have told Veronica about it was Mary. She'd seen it when she was helping me try on a dress one day.
No! I knew it, Mary! I knew you weren't trustworthy. You were a snake from the beginning and you haven't changed one bit. I might have a scar on my back, but you got a scar all over your brain. Because clearly that thing doesn't work right. And you got a lot of issues.
How could you be such a witch, Mary? You almost made me believe you cared about me. You're the most horrible person I know. You're even worse than my aunt.
Whoa! Now you know when she says that, it's serious. Worse than someone who used to feed her breadcrumbs for breakfast? Yeah, she hates you.
I went back to school the next day, expecting weird looks and comments. The principal walked in during the first lesson and said, "The entire class came to me this morning to complain of an incident at the dance yesterday. And there is no way that I will tolerate this kind of behavior in my school. Veronica, you're expelled." As Veronica stared at her in horror, the whole class erupted into cheers and applause. This totally made up for everything. And when I got home that afternoon, I heard screams from the living room. It was Veronica's mom. No one had been spying on Katie. Your stupid maid saw her scar one day and told us. My daughter played a harmless little prank and now she deserves to be expelled? All because of that stupid, disfigured, red-haired witch? Don't you dare talk like that about my daughter! And with that, Mary punched her. Get out of my house. You are not welcome here, ever.
Wait, what? So it turns out Mary wasn't the person who told Veronica about the scar? And then Veronica's mom tried to trash talk Katie and then Mary defended her? Whoa!
I'm so sorry, Mary, for thinking it was you. I've had a hard time believing you could really care for me. I heard of you the first day. You said you couldn't love me like your own. Oh, darling. I said that, yes, because I couldn't love you right away. It was also new for me, too. I've never been anyone's mom, but I've tried so hard to get to know you and love you, and I really do now, Katie. I love you. You're my daughter as much as your dad's now. I love you too, Mom.
Yes, Katie, I know that I said that I didn't really want you before and that I actually hated you, but now I actually kind of like you just a bit, maybe a little, just a touch, you know? I don't really like you that much, but I'm still learning, and your dad told me that he would stop paying for all my designer clothes if I didn't try and befriend you. So with all that being said, I do love you, Katie. I think. Anyways, family, that is all the true story animation that I have for you today. If you liked today's video, smash like and smash subscribe. Don't forget to turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram right down here. I love you all so much. And I'll see you all in the next video.